Okay, so today's lesson is converting fractions and decimals to percentages. It's pretty straightforward. The main thing you have to know is that a percentage is made up of a 1 and 2 zeros. Okay, so everything to do with percentages will be something to do with 100. And this is just a general learning goal for the introductory topic of percentages. So we're going to assess the size of fractions, decimals, and percentages. That's essentially what percentages does. It brings everything together. So we just like, one test I got 4 out of 25, another test I got 15 out of 30, and we're like, okay, I want a standardized version. That's what a percentage is. Okay, straightforward. Convert the following to percentages. All we have to do is do this, times it by 100, okay, and we'll convert it to percentages. Now I'm doing it on my calculator. I actually know what the answer of this one is, and that is 40. And now because it's a percentage, it's not just 40, it's 40%. Okay, we do the same over here for this one. Now you must show all your beautiful working out times 100. Okay, and that equals, if you get a fraction, press this button. It's just above your delete button. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, because you want a decimal, because you want a standardized version. So if you press that button, you get like 83.333. I'm just going to put that hat on percent. All right, that just means that it goes on forever. Okay, so all we're doing is we're multiplying by 100, and it's the same with decimals, but let's finish off this as well. So I'm just going to multiply that by 100, okay, and I should get 250%. So we can actually have more than 100%, okay. If I had 250% of Mr. Bustos, that would mean that there's actually a clone of me, so there's two of us, plus a half of us as well, which would be really, really odd. But yeah, you can have more than 100%. Humans is probably something you can't have more than 100% of, but there's other things like you can have 250% of like ice cream cake, because you have 2.5 cakes, and that's what this is talking about. Okay, so that's converting fractions to percentages. All we do is multiply by 100. Now let's convert these decimals to percentages. Guess what? We're just going to multiply by 100 as well. Okay. So when we're convert two percentages, we multiply by 100. Okay. Now this one, I don't know if you remember this technique, but when you multiply by a 1 and the zeros, see how there's 2 zeros? You can move the decimal point twice, so we'll do that. So this is just going to be 16%. All right. Let's do this one, multiply by 100. Because of the 2 zeros, let's move this twice. So you get 173%. Okay, and let's do this last one, times 100 equals, we're going to move this once. Now there's nothing else there, so we're just going to chuck a 0 in there. Going to move it again. So we have to put that 0 in to give it the place value. So the answer of this will be 240%. All right, and that's the lesson of how to convert fractions and decimal to percentages. Pretty much just multiply by 100. Peace out.